week long, we've been celebrating HBCU Week, and the ambassador of the week, Stephen A. Smith of ESPN, has brought the popular morning debate show First Take to Wilmington, Delaware at the 76ers Fieldhouse, making this an historic event for all in attendance.
We decided to add an event in between our HBCU weeks, if you will. So last March, we had an HBCU celebration dinner. We brought Stephen A. Smith to the city of Wilmington to honor him as an HBCU alum for all of his accomplishments. And after that event, he was so pumped up and excited about it that, you know, he wanted to do more and figure out how he could get more involved. So we asked him to be our official ambassador, and he jumped right in. And the ideas were just coming from left and right. And he's like, hey, I'm going to bring First Take to your college fair for a live broadcast to Wilmington. And it was just like, how did we get here? This is the most incredible thing. Nobody saw this coming. Not me, not Earl, not the mayor, not anybody. And just to see it today just took it to another dimension.
The energy was sky high for the special broadcast. Thousands showed up to the event to be a part of the experience and to see the entire cast of First Take, which included a special guest, NBA legend Magic Johnson.
It's big for the city. Big for the city, big for the state. So be able to show ESPN that we have a lot of energy here, and they can come here. So for Stephen A. and ESPN, which is broadcast worldwide, not national, but worldwide. So for them to come here to our city, it was my responsibility. I took it as my duty to show them that we have energy. And it was my job to kind of get that energy and put it out there because I want them to come back.
We could not be more excited to host Stephen A. Smith and the ESPN First Take Live crew and have more than 1,000 Delaware State students and alumni here during HBCU Week. I've said many times there are a lot of colleges and universities in the country. Only 3% are historically black colleges and universities, yet we represent 50% of all professionals of color in the country. So we're very excited to be highlighting HBCU Week in general and Delaware State in particular.
So HBCUs graduate some of the best and the brightest. And oftentimes that is overlooked. People make assumptions that you go to different schools, but I mean, to be frank with you, successful black people in the professional realm, majority come, at least our undergraduate institution, they're coming from HBCUs. I mean, we could name a laundry list of people that are successful in their own rights, and they're coming from Howard and Morehouse and Morgan and Spelman and Hampton. And we've got to recognize that and show all of the kids in our communities, hey, you can get to where I am now and even surpass that by going to an HBCU. I mean, it's a very diverse background of different professional, realms here. You have doctors, lawyers, entertainers, performers. But I just want these kids to know that you can do and be whatever it is that you want to be, and you can do that coming from an HBCU.
It means a lot. It means a whole lot, because that's just an example of something that you can do being a product of an HBCU. Like he's made it, done exceptional things, and it's just like he's a role model. It makes you think that you can do something like that yourself going to HBCU. So I'm happy that I got to see him. I had a good time.
The goal of the city's annual celebration is to promote awareness about the importance of historically black colleges and universities and to create more opportunities for young people to attend college. Through the HBCU College Fair, more than 1,000 students have been considered for admission on the spot, and over $1 million in scholarships have been awarded at the fair.
Aaron McKenzie, congratulations. You are the recipient of the Presidential Scholarship from Delaware.
The energy in the college fair, you hear screams and shouts and people jumping up and down. They're getting accepted on the spot. They're getting full rides. Delaware State made a commitment to give away no less than 5 full rides. So amongst them and several other institutions, we have several full rides being given out, partial scholarships, and every year at least 45% of the attendees are walking away with an acceptance on the spot. So we'll have to track all those numbers at the end of the day to see where we are for this year, but I'm sure we've surpassed that.
These are opportunities that young people would have to be able to get engaged into a HBCU that would have taken them numerous steps to do, but to do it here all in one place. I'm just excited that we're doing this. I mean, there's so many other things and tentacles that could grow off of this. And I'm looking forward to expanding it, to sustaining it, and being able to, look at the careers that the young people see that they want to be in television, all the different type of jobs that are available for them to have. And so it's just so many great things that can come off of this. I'm looking forward to make that that happen.
For the more than 4,000 fans and students who showed up, the residents in Delaware want to especially thank ESPN and Winston-Salem State University alumnus Stephen A. Smith for supporting HBCUs and bringing the show First Take to the first state. Reporting in Wilmington, Delaware, Yesenia Taveras, 22 News.